I guess before I get started, let me let me do a quick update. So I'm streaming now, but before I get started with my review, and I want to do a review of something interesting, I've kind of blanked on what this third channel was about in the past couple months because of the Korea climb, but I'm excited because right now I feel like we've got a good idea about how we can bring the third channel back up to speed in terms of good content for it. So for those who don't know, like, I wasted a lot of time the past couple months playing jungle in Korea, and I've kind of abandoned the first account and I've moved on to the second one, playing mid and top for now. But I feel bad because the third channel, the Angry Neace channel, hasn't really gotten a lot of value. Initially, it was just going to be bonus content along with the climb, but that just hasn't really been hitting, and it's also kind of getting me into a state of burnout where the third channel doesn't really do a lot. So I've decided that we're going to kind of bring back the off-meta stuff in a fun way, but we're going to do it in Korea, and we're going to try to find off-meta strategies. So I have some good ones so far already, but I'm inviting you guys to join in on this process because, like I said, up until this point, it's just kind of been like me streaming off cam, like gaming off cam. And initially that was kind of the plan, but it's not great content. It's not great to watch. And it's not very interesting. It's just more of the same stuff that I'm doing on stream. So, kind of bringing back the chill Neace in a way, but with a little variation of these are harder games because it's Korea, obviously, and we're gonna try to play stuff that's a little off meta and different, or review stuff. We're gonna start, well, first off, before we start, I'm inviting you guys, if you see any interesting off meta things that you want me to try from other content creators, or just like players that are popping off, let us know and I will give them an honest effort. If we have a nice batch of off-meta things to try, I will try it. If new champions come out or buffs come out, I will try it here. We will view this section of Neace content as kind of tests, and just kind of keeping me up to date on the game and what's changing, or off-meta stuff that's interesting. So yeah, without further ado, we are doing a Skarner build. I'm going to show you guys how I found this. So apparently, before we actually take it into ranked, I think the most important thing is to actually watch it and understand what's happening. So I've got this guy here who's playing Skarner mid. He's up to Diamond 1 in Korea. It's not a lot of games, but he's playing it. I mean, he's maining it. And so we've got some good stuff that we can look at. He played 3 days ago, so that should be just the right amount of time for us to take a peek at what he's doing. So I'm going to just log into my Korea account here. Hey, what's going on, Mike? So I'm going to log into my account here, and we're just going to watch. And I'm going to try to, well, I invite you guys to watch with me. And we're going to try to kind of figure out the strategy, see what he's doing, generally. We might even be able to pull... Yeah, we'll be able to pull a pretty good idea of what his concept here is with Skarner mid. We have a game where he pops off. And we're just going to see how he plays. And it should be interesting. And then I will unlock Skarner myself, and I will take it into ranked myself. So like I said, he's gotten all the way up to Diamond 1 with this. You could see his runes. Well, we can pull up his runes right now. He is going Phase Rush, Nimbus, Celerity, which is probably a waste, to be honest. Water Walking. He's got Approach Velocity, and he's got Stopwatch, and he's building full tank. So today, just a short little stream. I figured I would get this update, and then we'll watch this play out and see how it feels. And then the next time you guys see me here, I'll give this an honest try, and we'll just like Chill Neace, we'll give it a try. So here, starting D shield, he's facing a Cassiopeia. This is a great lane to learn from, because this is one of the worst lanes you could probably get. Go in the nerfed orange shield. Looks like he's got a Rek'Sai jungle too. Very, very tough. Very, very tough lane right off the jump. So it'll be very interesting to see how he manages to carry this. I mean, carry the best way he can. His laners at this level are actually really good. I've obviously played at this level a bit. And so, you know, his laners at any time can be very, very difficult to navigate. So he's doing a very like tanky utility mid. He's got his D shield. He's chilling. Right away, you can see that he aims to take 2 platforms. Goes for the 3rd platform after minions spawn. That's a good little detail to make a note of. So we'll go back. Let's go watch this from the beginning, because the platforms are a very important detail as well. So I just want to make sure I don't miss anything. So he leaves base. He runs out immediately to bot side. His team takes 1 platform. Or no, he takes 1 platform. His team takes the other. And then, yeah. So it looks like he can test platforms at... Who grabs the first one for him? He goes at 1 minute. 1 minute, he goes to the bottom one. And then he goes to the top one. Pretty reasonable. Does he miss any minions for this? And he goes to mid. And he doesn't really miss anything. He missed 1 melee worth of XP, but... Now he's chilling in lane. We're just farming it out. Cassiopeia, pretty tough lane. You can see he's accepting no autos. He's accepting no trades at all. He's just chilling. Level 2 spike. Nothing really going on here. Letting the lane just kind of stabilize. Let Cassiopeia have the 2-wave crash. Being very delicate with the damage that he takes. Goes E, then W. So far, nothing really to report. He's just kind of accepting the lane state. I mean, this is expected. There's not much you can really do onto a Cassiopeia. I mean, she's just gonna push into you. And if you go anywhere near her for too long, she's gonna take your entire health bar away. She's gonna bomb you with ease over and over again. There's no real trading when you're going like phase rush Skarner. There's no solo kill potential. It's just letting the wave go under. Let me see how he managed that farm there. Sounds dumb, but it's important to know when you're doing it yourself. This is he just Eing it when it comes close. E. Yeah, just an E auto, it looks like. So he's taking a predictable amount of damage. Like I said, it was a tough lane to start with. This is why I really wanted to see this review, because this review, in my opinion, is the one where you kind of see Skarner at his worst case scenario, right? The only way this is any worse is if you got like, honestly, I don't know. There's not many champions that can out DPS Cassiopeia right now on the lane. So it totally makes sense that like he would have to just give this away. So it's a turtley strat. Renato's on a roam. No action yet in mid. Nobody's trying to set anything up off of him yet. He's happy chilling though. He's still got a pot. He's hanging out with his pot. And GP goes down up top. Now, this may be boring to you guys, but just so you know, in my opinion, this is one of the things that actually separates like a good tank player from a bad one. Notice that he hasn't used any of his pots yet. Right? I mean, he only has one, but he hasn't, like, he's not in lethal range. He can't be dove. The farm's not great, but he's wagering that he doesn't need it, right? Like, he's wagering that his utility that he's going to bring to his team is going to be very valuable. So this is an interesting spot. Cassiopeia takes a reset, and he sees Rek'Sai in his jungle. He goes straight away. Sets up the Rek'Sai. Ooh, that's kind of cheeky. This is going to be a review. And then finds the kill. Interesting awareness here. Okay, cool. Let's watch this back. So he sees Rek'Sai in his jungle. Immediately W's. All right, here we go. E. Auto. And then runs away. You see the confidence here. E and then walks up and autos it for the kill. Now, I mean, right away, he's just reacting, you know? Cassiopeia had a back timer. He sees the play, rotates to it. And picks up a kill. Now, funny fact that no one's really going to appreciate, unless I say no one, but most people won't appreciate, is that he has just enough health to kill the Rek'Sai, right? Well, think about it. In this situation, if he had taken any more poke, Rek'Sai, he would have gotten killed on that rotation. Right? It doesn't seem like that big of a deal at the time, but that's the type of stuff that changes the whole game. That's how much damage you take. I shouldn't be skipping ahead. And here we're just farming. Relaxing. He has no ghost. He kept his flash even in a really tight skirmish. He kept his flash. Using his W to manage big harass. Starting to get more confident in taking the occasional CS, but of course the wave is also pushing out. Definitely thinking about a grab here, I bet. Ooh. Now here, let's watch this back again. E. Flash. R instantly. She is locked the entire time. Let's watch that back one more time. Watch this bar under the Cassiopeia's health. Ready? Watch the bar, the little white bar. Ready? E, flash, R. Looks like an auto. Or it looks like maybe Renata hooked her up. But she didn't get to move the entire time. Just a nice, easy setup. Which turns into a rift. Oh, and now we're roaming, huh? And GP's just inting tower here. Trying to get some bonus damage before he gets caught up. And just like that, Skarner's now 1, 0, and 2. And his stopwatch is probably up by now. just turtling mid and setting up for his team. He's got the Lucid Boots. Not bad with the Lucid Boots. He's just kind of standing here in mid. He's got an interesting timer where he can move around because he doesn't have a wave, so he could roam here. He's gonna do it. I wouldn't want to be sitting around in mid here if I was playing a utility tank in mid. When I have windows to move, I would move. So he just kind of fishes around bot side and says, there's no play here. I'm just gonna go back to mid. And then Renata's still kind of running around with the Skarner, helping to clear vision, being obnoxious. This game, blue team is still up by 2K right now. The Cassiopeia is pushed up pretty deep. He doesn't have any follow-up from... Oh, yes, he does. He does have Wukong here. And yeah, Cassiopeia gets yoinked out of tower again. Gets picked off. I mean, if you're Cassiopeia here, you kind of have to expect it. The cheese roams are hitting pretty hard. She's not being very respectful to the possibility of these. Lots of CC in mid. Rek'Sai finds out the hard way that the Skarner mid is no joke. And Nautilus picks up a kill, but it's still very, very worth. GP finds a little flash kill. Warren follows it up with his own counter engage. And it's pretty even trade, but I think it slightly goes in Red's favor. Now Skarner is 1-0-5. He's got Aegis. He's getting very, very close to his tank mythic. And you can see here, he's going for the solo kill, bro. Ooh, we gotta watch that again. All right, let's watch this. So now he's sitting on tier 2 boots. He knows Cassiopeia has no ult, and she only has a roast. She has no... Well, it's Cassiopeia, so she's not that fast anyways. Right, she does have boots. And here he sees the opportunity. He lands the E and says, you know what? I'm gonna give this a try. Follows it up with approach velocity, grab under tower real quick, and then follows it up with the stun. Now I gotta see this combo again just so I can understand how he's doing it. Let's watch the combo closely. Slowly. E walks up. Ult comes off a cooldown. R right away pulls back. He autos. E, and then he autos again. I just want to see one more thing. So when that E hits, okay, there's the E. He pulls in. I don't understand how the stun is coming down. I'm like trying to understand Skarner's kit. It looks like E, and then he comes in, pulls in. There's the auto right there. Off of it. Then he E's, then he autos again. Yeah, he still had the mark from the E. I see it now. Yep. Interesting. So if he doesn't auto first, so basically if he lands the E, he runs up with approach velocity, he R's back to tower, then he autos, then he E's, then he autos again, and that's going to keep somebody locked under tower. Interesting. So he gets a solo kill at Cassiopeia mid just by hauling her under tower. He's really snowballing now too. Wukong goes to the hard engage mid. Let's watch that again, because I lost track of Skarner here. Skarner doing everything he can to get the Xayah down. Xayah's pretty hard to dive. He also didn't have ult there. Maybe a little ambitious without ult. This is the first Skarner death. Let's speed this up until Skarner respawns. All right, cool. So Skarner is still not to take tank mythic yet, but very, very close now. Very, very close. GP also finds a kill onto Ornn. Map is dark. Skarner's still not afraid to push. He is going for it anyways. We're about halfway through the game. Reminder to hit the like button, share buttons, click all your buttons, etc. Let me know what you guys think about the format of trying to review somebody's off meta build before we take it into ranked ourselves. So Skarner definitely has his mythic now. He's got the stopwatch. He's got Ghost. Let's see what he does here. Receive the wave in mid. We've got Rift 2 spawning as well. Going for the pick onto Nautilus. Or the harass, rather. Here, Nautilus hooks in. Not afraid of the Skarner yet. Skarner doesn't have any follow-up. Gets the phase rush. Goes ahead and grabs some mid-farm. But decides to pass it to Jinx so she gets more gold. And here, Nautilus gets hooked up. Nautilus takes a lot of damage before the fight, and now Xayah gets hauled in right away. Nautilus being very confident fucking with the Skarner over and over again. Look at this move speed from this guy. Just constantly finding stuns and staying mobile. Stun and mobile, stun and mobile. With that tanky mythic, hard to kill. Rotates over to help the jungler. It's a nice CC down. And he's going for Gangplank next. He's pretty tanky. He's thinking about it, decides that GP's too strong. But then Wukong finds the re-engage. And there's the kill. Kind of a team reliant strategy. But he was, with the lead, he was able to find his own kills too, which is cool. Not bad. And now his second item looks to be more tanky. And he's going right down to drag. He's not wasting any time here. Got to be careful here of Nautilus. Doesn't get caught up though. Nautilus is probably being pretty respectful after the first go around with Skarner, saying, you know what, I get caught if I go near this guy, I guess. And we're spawn killing the dragon. This is drag number 3. Red team's down about 4k, but is getting a lot of objectives right now. Now you can see Skarner really is thinking about this engage. He sees the collapse. He knows that Jinx is off to the side. Jinx is not grouping. Everybody's kind of accepting that Jinx isn't grouping. Good discipline by red team to see that Jinx's bot side did not go in without her. But Skarner's just posturing, being annoying. Harassing Nautilus a little bit, gets the phase rush and bounces out. Jinx getting some free side lane pressure. She's going to keep doing it. Now, lots of backstops coming out. The stopping of the ports. Poor Ornn gets his ult canceled by Cassiopeia. And now Skarner's going to get the phase rush again and just bait and switch. They're just baiting and switching right now, just buying Jinx time to group on this fight. Really well played, actually. This is kind of weird to see in solo queue. Really disciplined by red to not go in here. Jinx kind of sees herself as a win con. I think she just wanted some more gold before fighting. Took the gamble that her team wouldn't end with no objectives up. And the gamble paid off. Now Skarner sits top. It's a free farm. Jinx also getting free farm. Picking up camps as well. Now, it's a big moment here because Baron's about to spawn and this next fight is probably going to wind up deciding the game. Now, they could see that Jinx is in base and they can see Cassiopeia top again. They smartly wait, but Wukong finds an engage and Xayah's forced to ult. Nautilus blocks the engage and Skarner kind of flashed in a goofy direction here. I'm not sure I agree. Stopwatch the Rek'Sai ult. And then pulls in the Rek'Sai. Are they going to be able to get him? Oh, wow. So this is actually not that bad of a play. It just looked really goofy. But he had it under control. This is why he mains the champion. It finds the kill. And that's going to be Baron. I want to see that again. Let's watch that back because this is a pivotal moment. Wukong has had enough of the bullshit here. Decides that he wants to engage. Nautilus flashes to counter. I'm kind of surprised. Like, I don't really view this the same way, I guess. But Skarner says, I just think it's so strange, right? Like, I feel like he would want to flash onto Xayah here. I don't understand this logic. Because you see it, he flashes away to the left. I might be overthinking this and it might just be a misplay, but I'm trying to see maybe he was big braining and I'm stupid. Right? So he goes in. He's right here. Like he has the ult and he has the flash. It just seems a little bizarre to me. But he elects to go this way. Oh, wait. Maybe there was a... Oh, did I just miss something? Maybe he's a genius. Oh, he sees this. This is high level, actually. This is a Cassiopeia TP. So he just moves off to the side. And just runs away. Stopwatch at the tail end. This is actually really brilliantly played. For real. Really well done. I actually didn't see this TP coming in. He would have flashed in if Cassiopeia isn't TPing behind him. But he flashed to the side because he saw Cassiopeia behind him and he didn't want to risk it. Really good heads up play. Gets the Baron. Full recall. Frozen Heart. Going bot lane right now. And here he's got another angle on mid. Thinks about it, pokes a little bit, thinking about the engage. Challenges GP barrel. GP's getting hooked up. And then Orange is in front of him. That's going to be bye-bye GP. Smartly plays it. Setting up kill after kill this game. And he's thinking about setting up more. Posturing to the side. Sitting on the frozen heart. Gets null and some more health. Works the side lane for a bit. Pushing up that top lane. And it's probably going to group shortly after. Doesn't want to be by himself with this pick. Doesn't want to be splitting. Oh, he goes for the tower because he sees that he has a window to do so. Takes the recall. Now he's grouping up with his team. He's got the ghost. He's going to be really hungry to find a fight here soon. But he needs to wait for his teammates to spawn first. Ooh, sneaky find on the Nautilus. Doesn't overplay it though, just takes the flash calmly. Now they also get Rek'Sai's flash. They're just taking everybody's flashes away. The Wukong this time getting one. Well, they know that Nautilus has no flash when he's clearing wards. They have to know. What's funny is Gangplank's got all the gold on the other team. Gangplank and Xayah. Blue is almost nearly equal, if you could believe that, in gold. It's kind of hard to believe. Rek'Sai's hanging out by himself. They have to know he has no flash again. And what's the timer of this objective here? Timer is 1 minute to Baron. Xayah by herself. GP is split. He goes for a quick flash engage. Kind of an awkward engage. Wukong engaging with. GP off to the side. Rek'Sai goes down. Kind of an ooga booga. Let's look at what he tried to do here. Did he actually get anything here? It feels like his ult didn't get anything done. Let's watch it again. Anybody got QSS here? No. What happened here? He hits the E. Flash in. He does grab the Cassiopeia. Pulls her back a little bit. Spaces back, E's, sits back a bit, and then re-engages. Decides that he's going to ghost at the tail end. Misses the E and lets it go. Make a mental note of that. Jinx flashing in to secure the kill. Does get it. That's looking like a GG. Not entirely over yet. But the victory parade coming down. It's going to be an inhib and a recall. And a Baron on top of that. Now let's watch the victory parade. One more last try. Can Skarner find one more engage? I mean, he's been finding like play after play here, so I don't know, guys. What do you think so far about this? I think it's interesting. He's obviously very, very optimized with the strat, right? He finds the kills when he needs to. He finds a solo kill when he needed to. He found engages when he needed to. He's been pretty on the ball most of this game. was actually thinking about fucking with Gangplank here, which is interesting. Gangplank level 16. He says, you know what? I think we can kill him. I don't even know if there's a point of ulting it. Seems like the ult might have been a waste. Cassiopeia coming in. She's in the wrong neighborhood. And that's GG. All right, so main takeaways. Main takeaways right now. It looks like at about 1 minute, take both the top and bottom platforms. Chill until 6. Be willing to rotate to help your jungler with Ghost. Play fights very delicately off the E. Try to just set up the CC and move, CC and move, CC and move. W to dodge harass when applicable. And that's a Jeej. Yeah, I think one thing I'm going to do, and like I said, I only planned on going over this today, and then we'll try it the next time, because now that I've studied the strat, I kind of get it. But one thing I want to just check real quick is that combo before I go. I have to unlock this dude. 1 second, guys. All right. Let's try it on the practice dummy real quick. Looks like an E max, yeah? E and W. That's all you do. Land the E, pull him back in. Wait, why is my E on such a... What lowers the cooldown of the E? Hold on a second. No. How did he get... Oh, I'm stupid. That makes more sense. I'm very confused, though. I'm so confused. You guys know what this is? I want to understand it before I go. Did he have more than what I'm seeing? When he made... I guess he did, didn't he? I guess he did have more... He had more ability haste than what I'm giving it credit for. So it's like... Yeah, he had more ability haste. That stage when you got the solo kill, that's why it's so fast. So you definitely need it for it to work. So let's just real quick. I hope you guys had fun watching this today. I have to bounce. I just want to see real quick what his items were, and then I'm rolling. And the next time you guys see me when I'm doing these, we'll try the Skarner mid. So don't let me forget. Don't let me bail on it. Right here, he gets the solo kill. Aegis plus holes are under. Watch it again. Ease. Hits the E, walks up, grabs. He also let it time out a bit too. Okay, got it. Sweet. Cool, guys. Thanks for hanging out today. Don't let me miss this this attempt, and let me know what you guys think about doing off meta back on this channel and using the old account here to test some stuff out versus some pretty tough players. I think it'll be good content. And if you guys see any off meta stuff, let me know. I'm gonna go eat. I love you guys. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more action on the main account. I gotta go. Peace.